Richard Harris was executed in 2017.
What is your professional assessment of him?
You want me to profile a dead serial killer?
Why?
The truth is, he's not actually dead. He and some of the most dangerous criminals the world has ever known. They escaped from a classified prison.
How many?
A lot. We have to get them all back before they kill anyone else.
We're dealing with highly intelligent, malignant narcissists.
Who are volatile and unpredictable.
The longer they're out there, the more dangerous they're gonna become. This is new behavior. They're escalating. But there's something more here. What are you hiding?
The blast was no accident. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
The Hunting Party, February 3rd on NBC and Peacock.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world, and I'm here today with Sara Garcia, who plays Jennifer Morales, a intelligence officer in the Army for the new series, The Hunting Party on NBC and Peacock. How are you today?
I am so good and so happy to be talking to you.
Well, I'm really appreciative of your time. Thank you for joining us today. The show is an interesting one. It's kind of a play on your classic crime drama, but in a very different, but in kind of the backwards way. We're looking at it from the opposing end. What were your thoughts when you first joined this team?
I was so excited. I've never been part of a show like this. This is a dream come true, and so to get to work with such amazing cast and crew and like NBC, I was just sort of like, whoa. But it was such an exciting opportunity and something that I just couldn't say no to. It was just great.
Yeah. Awesome. What about, let's talk about Jennifer a little bit. She's a character. She's headstrong, but she's also very determined. And in like a, I know headstrong and determined are the same word, but it's like she's determined in a appeasement kind of way. What were your thoughts when you first read her? Who was she to you in your mind?
Morales. So my process as an actor is to sort of put little parts of myself into my characters. I think that people have lots of different parts that make up who they are. And so I like to inject a little bit of me into every character that I play. And when I read the audition sides and got to know who she was a little bit more, I realized I have a lot of room to make her who I want to be. I think the original description was she's optimistic, and I was like, there's so much room to play within that, that I even found myself coming to set and just being my quirky, sort of weird but focused self, and found that I think that they ended up writing kind of to who I was showing up as, and that was really special to me, because I had a lot of room to play and figure her out. There's a personal connection here. My brother was in the military, and I always wanted to be in a military type of role, just to give a little nod to him and maybe work together in that capacity. And he really helped me understand what military life would have been like for her. And so that was all really helpful as I entered into the role.
That's so sweet. That's so loving. We formally meet her in episode 2, and in episode 3, we actually get to see a lot more of her personality. Short spoiler for March 17th, but but we get to see more of her personality, and as we go on, we're going to see a little bit more and more. What are you most excited that the audience is going to learn about Jennifer Morales throughout this series?
I hope that they see her. I hope that they see themselves in her a little bit. I think that she's very excited to be posted onto the Hunting Party. It's a very exciting post for her. She gets to work with her mentor, Bex Henderson. She really looks up to Bex. She gets to be in this leadership position, sort of commanding the bullpen along with Odell. And I think that there's this energy where she really wants to prove that she is capable and that she is strong and can handle things. And we get to see that teased out all the way to episode 9. And then in episode 9, she gets to shine. She gets her moment. And I think that there's a beautiful scene with her and Bex where there's that mentor-mentee relationship on full display. And that was like really special for me to film with Melissa, because I look up to Melissa too. So it really wasn't that far of a stretch for me.
Oh, it's probably turned into one of the sweetest interviews I've ever done. Her role within, as you said, she is this leader of the bullpen itself. What can you explain her role in a more precise way than, we just see her as this tech guru. She gets to play with phone books a little bit, but who is she truly to this team?
She is the information. She's the one who is literally tracking the whereabouts of these serial killers, their path. She's taking all the information and funneling it to the team. And in that sense, she's an integral part of the team, because without her digital eyes and ears, sometimes the team on the ground, the boots on the ground team, things can get a little dicey for them. So, sometimes she's on comms a lot, just telling them where to go, telling them what to do. And I think that they grow to trust her through that. I think that there's like a real trust that builds despite all the mistrust that is going around between everyone, including the team members.
Yes, kind of a cycle of crazy going on in there a little bit. My last question is just a fun one for you. Who is, other than Bex, I kind of feel like that's cheating, who is your favorite relationship between Jennifer and the rest of the team?
Do me dirty. I can't do that. I can't choose just one. The relationships are all unique. And I will say, she's got this older brother, younger sister relationship with Odell, and she really likes to tease him and get him out of his shell. She's got this mentor relationship with Bex. She's got this kind of like dad relationship to Hassani. Hassani is basically everybody's dad on the show. And then Josh, she sees as like her peer. Josh plays Shane, and she sees as her peer. She's kind of got this little rivalry because he was in a different section of the military than her, but as the series progresses, you do see them getting a little friendly and kind of, we have this understanding. We both served, and so there's a respect there.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Sara, so much for your time. The Hunting Party premieres on Mondays at 10 p.m. on NBC and the next day on Peacock. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Nerds rule.
Love it. It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world, all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.